Welcome to our lesson on enlargement. So today I'm going to dwell on two aspects of enlargement. One, positive scale factor, and two, negative scale factor. Now, let us concentrate down here before I come up. Positive scale factor, e.g., we are required to draw an image of a given object and the center of enlargement will be given and scale factor. So we have here, for example, this is our object, is a triangle, and this red dot is our center of enlargement. So anytime you are asked about the image, they'll have given you object, they'll have given you the center. So what do we do? One, we draw lines from center of enlargement to a given point and then we extend. So what do I mean here? Look at this example. Let me take point G. So what we do is I'm moving from the center of enlargement to a point and extend. Okay? I go to point F. I do the same. From the center of enlargement to the point, extend. And lastly, we take point E. From the center of enlargement to the point, extend. The language here matters. You see, it is from the center of enlargement to the point, then extend. Please note that language. Where do I start? Where do I go? On which direction? So I'm talking of from the center of enlargement to a particular point, one at a time, and then extend. Then number two, measure object distance, and then we shall do it the number of times according to scale factor. Our scale factor is 2, so you will do it twice. And every measurement is with respect to the center of enlargement. That is the reference point for all measurements. So what do? You take like your pair of compass or pair of divider. This is a blackboard one. These are chalk, not suitable for this whiteboard, but to understand what I mean. Now we want to measure the object distance. Object distance, whether negative scale factor or positive scale factor, object distance remains from the center to the object. From the center to the object. So for example, that is my distance. Then times times the number of times indicated by scale factor. Okay? So our scale factor is 2. So I will do it twice. This distance, object distance, I'll do it twice. If my scale factor was 3, I will do it times that number, times 3. In our case is 2. So what do I do? From this, I do it. This is 1. Remember, all measurements must start from the center of enlargement. So I do this is 1, and then I come here 2. So we put a mark 2 there. So this is our new position of E. Then I come to F. I extend there. That is my F. Okay? This is object distance. Distance of F from center of enlargement. From center of enlargement to a particular point. That is what we call object distance. I do it the number of times according to scale factor. Our scale factor is 2. I do it 2 times. From where? From center of enlargement. So I do it 1, and then here 2. So roughly there. That is F prime. That is the new position of F. Then I do what? The last one is G. I adjust again from there to there. Slightly there. So I do it how many times? Twice. If our center of enlargement our scale factor was 3, I would do it 3 times. So I do from center of enlargement, the distance we have from the center of enlargement, I do it 1 and then 2 there. So this is the new position of G. After that, what do? Now you connect them. I can join them. I want to use a different color for you to follow. For we are doing practice, so you have there, you have another one there, you have another one there. That is our new. So what does it mean? It means this is bigger than this 2 times. So any length you take, any corresponding length you take, it should give you 2. If I measured E prime, F prime divided by E, F, I should be able to get 2. That would be your checking point. That will be your confirmation. If I take E prime, G prime over EG, you see, this corresponds to that. If I take this, I divide by this, I will still get 2. If I take, let me call this O, from O to G prime, and I divide by OG, I will still get 2. Okay? That's what it means. So, what you need to know is the right procedure. Scale factor positive. Remember, from center to the point, extend. We are extending because we anticipate the number of times that side. Okay? So, when we get to negative scale factor, we'll focus a bit now up. When we get to negative scale factor, e.g. -2, okay? So these displacements from one point to another is basically a displacement, because we are dealing with straight lines. And you know, displacement in physics is a vector quantity. Do you see? So if you don't get that physics right, it will bite on you. So displacement, we have moved a point from one point to another. We need a direct connection, that is displacement, that is vector quantity. It has 2 aspects. Okay? It has direction and it has magnitude. So the negative is reverse, opposite. What is the opposite? Draw a line from a point to C.O.E. In positive scale factor, if you can see it, I've maintained this line so that you see. See, C.O.E. to a point. But now we are doing from a point to C.O.E. extended. And then measure object distance times scale factor from C.O.E. So we do ours this time again. Understand, it is from a point to, from a particular point to the C.O.E. Why? This is a vector quantity. Direction has changed. That negative tells you change. So originally we had from a point to C.O.E. This time round, from a point to C.O.E. Opposite of C.O.E. to a point. Okay? So just check. I come from I put my ruler. You will be putting your ruler from a point to C.O.E, extend. From a given point in your diagram to C.O.E, extend. Originally, it was from a point, from C.O.E to a point. Okay? Then I take again point A. I take point A, I extend. I take point B, C, I extend. So I want you to get here. We are doing point to C.O.E. But here, when it is positive scale factor, it is C.O.E to a point. You can see it is reversed. So this negative is the opposite of the positive, because we start with positive and then we go to negative. We teach you positive scale factor, then we go to negative. So when we teach you positive scale factor, we expect you to take care of direction. Okay? This is about displacements. Displacements have direction and size, right? So let us see now. The next thing, now you have understood this is the reverse of that. Now we get object distance. Object distance. Let us start with A. A is here. So I measure from the point, from the center of enlargement to the point. But let me maintain the same language. From the point to center of enlargement, there. This is the distance from A to the center of enlargement. I will have to do it twice on the side of extension. It was here to here, extended. So twice. So I do 1 and then 2. So we make a mark for you to understand. We make 1. 1 is there, and then 2 there. So we are here. Okay? Then we go to point C. Point C is this. That is the distance from the point to center of enlargement. After that, we do it according to scale factor. The negative has already been taken care of by change of direction. Which change of direction? From a point to C.O.E. Otherwise, we were doing C.O.E to the point, right? But all measurements of these start from center of enlargement, which is in red. So I'll have to do it twice. 1, 2. Slightly on my writing there. So this is our C prime, this is our A prime, and now we finish with B here. There. That is our distance. We do it twice. 1, 2. This is our B prime. After that, what do? We join. And there. Okay? So that is our figure now. That is our figure. Okay? That is our figure. Remember, we normally start with positive scale factor. And we are dealing with the displacement basically. Displacement has two aspects, size and direction, or magnitude and direction. Okay? So in positive scale factor, it is from the center of enlargement to the point. Okay? That is what happens. So the negative scale factor, that negative is simply telling you the direction of displacement has changed, has been reversed. That's why we do now from a point. Remember, from a point to center of enlargement. Okay, so when you master those two, try again on your own, just a normal figure, give yourself scale factor 3 and a -3, and then you can counter check. You can have B prime, C prime measured over B, C. It must give you scale factor. That is how you check if you are right. Keep on subscribing so that you get the new that I teach. For any communication, some people are asking, you get odexrobertt @gmail.com. Okay, you can communicate through this. This is Robert with @gmail.com. Bye bye. See you.